Hello, welcome to Temple Baptist Church here in Poplar, Bluff, Missouri. Our devotional time today, we're going to be in the book of Ephesians, chapter 4. I'm going to read 7 through 14, verses 7 through 14, and just have a little comment about what the Apostle Paul is doing here as we are followers of Christ. And he starts out in verse 7, "But to each one of us grace was given according to the measure of Christ's gift. Therefore he say, he who ascended on high was led captive. He led captives and gave gifts to them. Now this, he ascended, what does it mean but that he also first descended into the lower parts of the earth? He who descended is also the one who ascended far above all the heavens, that he might fulfill all things. And he himself gave some to be apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, some pastors, and some teachers, for the equipping of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Christ, till we all come to unity of the faith and knowledge of the Son of God, to a perfect man, to the measure of stature of the fullness of Christ, that we should no longer be children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the trickery of men and the cunning craftiness of deceitful plotting." All right, as followers of Christ, we are on a journey. The life of faith is one where we're either moving forward or we're moving backwards. We're never standing still. But thankfully, God, in His infinite wisdom, has placed people in our lives to assist us in spiritual growth. He's talking about here, Paul's talking about that he sent apostles, prophets, evangelists, teachers, shepherds to the early church to equip the saints. You know, and I've been blessed in my spiritual life to have men that were great in wisdom and in knowledge to help teach me and help me as I grow spiritually. We're blessed with spiritual leaders today. I am one of the best spiritual leaders you can have today, and good Sunday school teachers still yet that are teaching the truth and all that, and who are tasked to encourage us in our faith and to assure that we indeed are growing. We need to grow, don't we? Paul encouraged the church to grow. Having a little trouble talking today, but that's all right, not unusual for me. First, they were to grow in unity. That's always a good thing. This is often confused with uniformity, which is not the goal at all. That's not it at all. The church is made up of a beautiful, diverse body of believers who are united around the gospel. That's what the unity is about, around the gospel. And second, believers are to grow in the knowledge of Jesus Christ. We should never stop seeking, studying, and asking questions. That's it. And finally, we are to grow in spiritual maturity. That's a thing that we need to do. This is a growth that will be evidenced by the fruit of our lives. May our lives, as we go through life, give more and more evidence in keeping with the faith that we proclaim. Let people see Jesus in us. Let us continue to grow until God calls us home. We are to continue to develop in God, grow daily through His Word, through prayer, through study, through teachers that have wisdom and knowledge to teach. Come here at Temple and be a part of our services. We meet on Sunday morning. Our first worship service is at 8 o'clock. And then we have our Sunday school classes at 9. And then we have our second Sunday morning worship service at 10. And then we meet Sunday night at 6 and Wednesday night at 7. You'll be welcome to any and all of those services, and may God bless you is our prayer.